Hello everyone, my name is Oldish22 and we're here today to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. This is my spoiler review and I do have a non-spoiler review if you guys want to check that out. That is another video. We're going to be diving into Jujutsu Kaisen for spoilers. Spoilers. That is your warning, but let's get to it right now. All right, Jujutsu Kaisen. It starts off. Honestly, like right away, this anime reminded me of like Mob Psycho a little bit. This is mostly the first episode where Yuji Itadori is pretty much in a club that kind of does like ghost hauntings and stuff like that. Kind of reminded me of Mob Psycho with his whole club thing and what they were doing. But sorry, I was just thinking, but I don't know. It gave me that feel, and also gives me a Bleach feel, especially like right away when I watched the show. With reason why Bleach is because they fight curses, like, and curses remind me of like hollows in a way. Kind of like hollows have like the upper grade. God, why can't the Espada? That's right. It's been a long time since I watched Bleach, but Espadas kind of remind me of these like upper spirits that have a certain form, Some have like human forms, like the guy that has a bunch of bodies or whatever. But anyways, the show's awesome. It's really great. The music is great. The characters are great. I mean, you got Gojo with those pretty eyes. Definitely one of my favorites. And that guy he's so OP. Damn! It's crazy to think with Jujutsu Kaisen here. With Gojo. Gojo is pretty much Yuji Itadori's sensei in a way. And Gojo like has destroyed everyone, like literally destroyed everyone that he's fought so far in this first season. And it's crazy to see how OP he is, because usually like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of My Hero a little bit with like All Might, how like All Might was #1, how super strong he is and stuff like that. But we don't get to see All Might in his prime, right? So I'm doing a My Hero comparison, like, and All Might is obviously #1, super like crazy strong and stuff like that. But we don't get to see it. Gojo, we get to see prime Gojo. All right, and I think we barely seen anything, but we've seen enough to see how OP he is. And it's crazy because I don't know, like right now, I don't know, I'm just talking about this at first because I'm going to be jumping around all over this series, but I don't know how Yuji Itadori is going to surpass Gojo. It probably will eventually happen. I don't think for a very long time. Or maybe they like get like even, because even Gojo thinks he can take I can't think of the guy that's in Itadori there. It's gonna happen here.
Bruh.
Sukuna, right? Yeah, Sukuna. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm terrible. I can't read. So well, Oldish, how do you read the subtitles? I don't know. I just do, I guess. Anyways, Gojo said that he could beat, or he thinks he can beat, Sukuna if he had his full like abilities, or whatever. Because that's what he says like early on. But I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see that fight. I'm not gonna lie, because he is OP too. But still, what we've seen out of both characters, I think Gojo still wins hands down. I mean, his ability overall, I don't know how anyone's gonna beat him yet. I really want to see, because on the villain side of things, right? I don't think there's a villain right now. Now, why can't I Sukuna, right? Am I saying his freaking name right? Sukuna. I keep like my ADD. Sorry. But anyway, Sukuna there, he's probably the only one right now that could probably match Gojo in a fight. That I've seen in the first season. So, but yeah, the characters are fantastic. Probably one of the best characters, even side characters. Out of a 24 episode season, they do a really, really good job getting really invested. Like, I like Maki. Maki is an absolute beast. She is awesome. That is one thing about this anime I like a lot too, is that the female characters are really badass in this anime. Because the hammer chick, she is badass too. Like, it is so cool. Yeah, and I like how she, especially when she fights, like she does not. She's one of those like I'm gonna win no matter what kind of thing. And I like her ability. I think her ability is really cool. I think when she fought the broom chick, how she can take the broom, she can pretty much, if she gets like a PC or whatever, she can pretty much curse you. That's kind of like the gist of her power. I mean, I imagine there's much more to it, but she does it to like, so certain things like, because it reminds me of the last episode where she fights the one where the guy puts a curse on her and then she just, hammers nails into herself and her arm there. That brings the curse back onto them, which is like, it's like, okay, it's pretty OP. But man, like the hammer girl is awesome. All right, I'm sorry, I'm calling her the hammer girl. I think it's Nobara is her name. But I like her a lot. I like Megami. I like that he finally got a moment, like at the end. Like they finally gave him the moment. I felt like his took a while. He kind of had a little bit at the beginning, but he kind of got his butt kicked. And most. Then I remember, like, especially like the first like 10 episodes, I think he got his butt kicked. I mean, he was going up against big opponents and stuff like that, but he had a few losses. And his fight during the school got erupted by Hanami. And but at least at the end though, he got like his like moment to shine pretty much. That no one helped him or anything like that. He actually got to fight a 1v1. And it was cool to see his powers go full out and stuff like that. It's cool. So I like all the characters. Like the main four, if you want to say it, like Gojo, Yuji, Megami. No, I have no problem with all of them. There's no Sakura in here, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yes, this anime I think has the most badass female characters in here. I love the episode where pretty much all the waifus are fighting with Maki, her sister. Who's the light blue hair girl? She's pretty cool too, actually. She's like goofy and stuff like that with her sword slash. And the wizard lady there, who seems like she's from Harry Potter. She's pretty cool too. But really cool fighting. I really like the characters. I do enjoy the panda. Panda, not panda. I like that. I like his backstory and everything like that. That was really, really cool. I think the most badass villain is probably Hanami, especially towards that school there. I really enjoyed that. I don't know. I enjoyed that fight a lot. And my God, like the animation, Jujutsu Kaisen is probably, I would put Jujutsu Kaisen like animation wise as good as SAO season 3, Demon Slayer, and Fate Elemental Blade Works. I would put it in that category right now for how good the animation is and how smooth it is. The fighting in Jujutsu Kaisen reminds me of God of High School, because that's like one thing that I really liked about God of High School is like how fluent the fighting was. I thought this was really cool, but unfortunately God of High School got rushed like crazy. But I thought God of High School did a really good job of that, but Jujutsu Kaisen would like put it to the next level in my opinion. Like definitely animation's crazy good. Like I cannot wait for like a season 2 of this, but like the first season is like really solid. Like it's one of the best probably one of the best first like 24 episode seasons. I always compare it to like Bleach to me is like one of the best starts in anime. like for long running animes, not short animes or anything like that, but long running animes, like their first arc. I think like Bleach is one of the best, like the first 50 episodes. I love that arc. Um, but like Jujutsu Kaisen's definitely up there now for sure as like one of the fun arcs. Like right away, you get right into the action. Like there's not even an episode that like really slows down at all for me. Not even the baseball like episode. I had fun with the baseball episode, which wasn't even all baseball. It was like a second half of an episode, which I thought was really funny. If you are watching the baseball episode, like make sure you pause and read the bottom like little notes that they have. They only like you have to literally pause them because they only last for like 2 or 3 seconds. Like the panda comes up the bat. I don't know why, but he's like his little thing was like I want to punch a zebra. Like it's just silly, goofy stuff like that. Very enjoyable. But yeah, I don't have like many negatives at all in this first season. It was my anime of the year already. That was only with the first half for 2020. Like it was definitely, and I was definitely not disappointed. I think it gets better in the second half of the season. Um, so yeah, it definitely wins my 2020 anime of the year even. The only thing that I could see an improvement, I guess, is um would be mostly the I guess the story progression a little bit. I don't really like. I don't have too much problem because it's only the first season, but we don't really like. We have the bad guys, right? Like the bad guys. Well, one, I don't know who they don't have anyone on their side that right now that I know of that could beat Gojo. Um, but I don't know. I'm really curious about the guy that has like the scar on his head or whatever. You know, the kind of the leader, but he didn't. We haven't seen him do anything. He's kind of the man behind the scenes, and I would like to see what he can do and stuff like that, and like his background story. But like, there's nothing too negative about the show, except for I guess I just want more. But I would like I would like kind of to see the I would like to see the more OP side of the villain side, but I think they're gonna leave that with Sukuna here. I mean, Sukuna's the one, right? Like he's the one like OP guy that could probably go against Gojo and stuff like that. But I'm really curious. I guess I just want more of like the story a little bit. We got a little bit of the training and stuff. We're just getting introduced to a bunch of characters right now. We got a little bit of the clan. Like they definitely give us a bunch. It's just unfortunate. I just wanted to keep going, but yeah, it's just a really really good show, and I don't have too many. I don't like have any negatives except for that. Um, just as because I know it's a longer series. I'm sorry. I'm like really trying to figure out like what did I not like about Jujutsu Kaisen. So I pretty much gave it a 9 out of 10. And that is, I think that's just the only reason. I don't know. I could even see myself giving it a 10 out of 10. That's why I'm having a hard time. It's like, how do I justify it? Because I don't have many negatives about the show. I think the comedy is great. The music is great. Animation is great. Characters are great. I guess the story concept is maybe a little bit basic-ish. Maybe that's where I give it that 9 out of 10. That's what I'm trying to say. I guess I feel like I'm using the wrong words. We need to see. I want to see how the story progresses because I have a lot of questions about Yuji Itadori. Like, I feel like we don't know where his parents are or anything like that. His grandpa's taking care of him. I personally believe he's part of the clan, like the white hair clan, like Maki and stuff, or a clan like that, because he's so physically strong and he's so physically strong. Like he doesn't have any curse energy or anything like at the beginning and stuff like that. But they're like, wow, he's like freakishly strong, pretty fast, and everything like that. And so I'm thinking he's somewhat part of the clan, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long of a video. Highly, highly recommend it. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. Yeah, if you like action, if you like comedy, the characters are wonderful. I honestly think this anime is going to be the next Demon Slayer. I really, really do believe that. Especially with like the manga sales and everything. Like, will it pass Demon Slayer? Like manga wise, that's hard to say. It could, but I'm not really gonna make this video about that. Because I'm still shocked that Demon Slayer sold that much. So, I don't know. But anyways, tell me what you guys thought about the Jujutsu Kaisen. Hopefully, I'm probably saying it wrong, but whatever. If you want to comment down below, I'd really, really appreciate it. And I would like to know, unless you read the manga, like don't spoil it for others down in the comic section. But I would like to know, like, what do you think Yuji Itadori? Do you think he's part of the clan? Well, like, what do you think his like past is? Because we don't get any of his parents or anything like that yet. I imagine that will come later. But I'm kind of curious. What do you think about that? But yeah, if you would hit the subscribe button, I'd really, really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna do a lot more anime reviews, a lot more anime reactions and stuff like that. Still have to do my anime reaction for the movie that's coming out, so I have not seen the trailer yet. I will do that. That'll be put up here soon. But anyways, thank you for watching my videos and anime reviews. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, keep being yourself and keep watching anime. And I'll see you on the next anime video.